Good morning, guys, and happy pre Thanksgiving Day. It's Wednesday, November 26, 2025. Welcome to the Bluayado channel. Don't forget to hit like and subscribe, guys, and let's get to it. First of all, we have an update on Yield Max reverse splits. Is some more added, some dates have been updated. So it's 15 reverse splits now. Before, I think I only told you about 12 of them. And now we have some more. I mean, at this point, the whole 42 single ETFs might do a reverse split, but it's a serious exodus out of Yield Max. I can't really say anything about it. I have exodus myself. I just basically have group one now. Maybe two left from group two. I'm really out of it mostly. So, but let's get an update on the reverse splits first. This came out this morning at 6 o'clock. So here's the list. They separated by dates instead of the ratio. So on the effective date of December 1st, we have one, two, three, four, five, and it's gonna be Murney, which is a 1 for 10 ratio. OT is a 1 for 10 ratio. Tesla is a 1 for 5 ratio. XYZY, a 1 for 5 ratio. YBIT, a 1 for 5 ratio. And that's what's happening on effective date December 1st. Then the next round is going to happen the next day, December 2nd. That's a Tuesday. And we're going to have Fiat, which is the short of Coinbase, AIYY. Both of these are a 1 for 10. Then it's going to be Crash, which is a short of Tesla, and Dips, which is a short of Nvidia, also a 1 for 10 ratio happening on the 2nd. Then we got Coney, a 1 for 10 ratio. I'm surprised that this one went this far. That's actually 1 for 10 and not 1 for 5, but yeah, you never know. OARC is a 1 for 5. That's still holding some value. So that's all happening on December 2nd, effective date. And then, no, also one more. ABNY, which is a 1 for 5. It's happening on December 2nd. And OARC is a 1 for 5. Then, lastly, these are the new ones that they added, which, we've been seeing the market, which is surprising that AMD is this far down. Misty is a very sadly on this list. I'm very sad about that. Oh man, but it made it to the reverse stock split list and PYPY. So these three are new and they're happening on December 8th, but the ratio is only 1 for 5. So, but yeah, it's sad that Misty made it on the list now, but that's what's happening. So that's it. So that's where we're at. Um, this is pretty soon. These is all happening next week and the week after. So pretty soon. These reverse splits are happening. So that's that. Let's get to the distribution numbers. Any super important emails in here else? We do have some new ones from Granite Shares. Yeah. What did they get? New ones from Granite Shares. Granite Shares are cranking out new ones like nothing here. Granite Shares alert, new ETFs. There we go. So they got two new ones from Yield Boost Granite Shares. New ETFs, quantum computing related ones. So that's what they're going for. So I guess it's the Rigetti one. So new ticket is RGYY from Yield Boost, and that's all related to quantum computing. And then the other one, QB, yes, the Rigetti one. And then the other one, QBYY, is going to be the another qubit. It's a D-Wave quantum computers. That's another big one in quantum computing. So these two are the new ones from Yield Boost. And again, you guys know they show up now. You might get the price for them later because we don't have anything happening Thursday. So I don't know if they might put this email out later or maybe push it to Friday. But if they brought these out, they might be getting paid in this week and getting paid next week Tuesday. So that's that. Yeah, two new ones from Yield Boost. Um, we'll see what kind of payments they make. Probably be good. At least probably 50 or 40 cents. Not bad. We'll find out. We'll find out. All right, so what are we missing here? We got some stuff pushed in early because of the holiday. You guys might be spending it with family or friends or co-workers or classmates. Whatever constitute as your family is all good. Everybody has a different kind of makeup of their family. Whoever you feel comfortable with spending your holidays with is okay. So let's go for the single ones first. Um, BLOX. X funds. All right, Nicholas Crypto Income Fund and $18.80. Is that a little bit up from last week? Just a little bit. The price went down again. So 13 cents on this one. 0.1315, which, Bitcoin is still going through it. So what can you expect? Won't be that great. 1315 on that one. What else do we have on Monday? We have WePay. What do we get for WePay this week? WePay. WePay came out Monday. All right, so this is paying today, Wednesday. X date was the 25th. So it's up this week. Numbers were a little bit better than the week before. So 0.447253 for the week here. Not bad, not bad, not bad. We pay 0.447253. Not bad. What else we got? We got Rec Shares came out on Monday too. What do we got for Rec Shares? We got some other stuff for Rec Shares. It's the monthly time for Rec Shares too. But let's see what we got first. The weekly announcements. Then we got CI, PI, and then we got AI, PI, and FEPI. So yeah, let's do all Rec Shares in one shot. So let's do the weekly first. Now you know we got some new ones. X date was 11/25. Pay date is today 11/26. Ooh, Nvidia did good. Nvidia coverage ticket NVII 0.5843 per share. That's 105.88%. Awesome. Tesla coverage TSII 0.3645 per share. 78.61%. That's beautiful. All right, this one is still struggling. MSTR coverage, MicroStrategy coverage, ticker MSII is 0.0515 per share, and that's 30.25%. Coin is taking a hit to COII, Coinbase coverage 0.0812 per share, that's 26.52%. We got Robinhood coverage, ticker HOII 0.0998. This is the second payment, so I guess they still didn't come up with a rate yet. RI Lilly. This is, yeah, okay. So Eli Lilly. I said RI Lilly. Eli Lilly. LLII is 0.2398. 23 cents on this one. This is pretty good, actually. Then we got Core Weave CWII is 0.0972 per share. Planeteer coverage, ticker PLTII, is 0.0795. These are not showing so good, these two here. But Walmart is making a comeback. So Walmart coverage, which is new coverage. I don't see anybody else really covering Walmart. But yeah, 30 cents is a good payment. So ticker WMTI, 0.3019 per share. Pretty awesome. Go Walmart. So that's Rex Shares weekly payers. That's what we got. So the best ones is Nvidia coverage, Tesla coverage, and Eli Lilly and Walmart. So there you go. That's what we got. Eli Lilly and Walmart for the new ones. What else we got for Rex Shares? Let's go with CIPI. Came out November 5th. No, actually, AIPI and FEPI came out first on November 24th. So they came out Monday. Let's see what they got. Okay. So FEPI, which is the Rex Equity Premium Income Fund, is 0.9588 per share, and that's 25.20%. These are monthly. So these are not weekly ones. This is a monthly payment on this one. That's 95 cents. So FEPI is 95 cents. Then the next one is the AI and Equity Premium Income ETF, and that's AIPI, and that's 1.2011, $1.20. Nice. 34.80%. So those two payments are pretty good. Rex Shares weeklies, and then Rex Shares monthly. All right, now we're missing one more monthly, and that is CEPI, which is the Crypto Equity Premium Income ETF. This payment is awesome. So a 1.4962, $1.49, and that's 41.26%. Nice. Wait a minute. Why does the date look wrong? Did they send out a bad email? It says November 25th, 6:58 p.m. Uh-oh. Now I got to go to the website because why it says the X date is no, that's last month's X date. Why would X date be? It says October on it too. Something is wrong here. We got to go to the website. We got a bad announcement. Rex Shares ETFs. What do we got? What do we got? What do we got? All right, let's see what we got here. All right, so that was last month. That's the wrong one. So it's $1.22. I thought that was too high, considering it's related to crypto, and crypto is tanking. Couldn't pay $1.49 again. That was last month's payment. So this payment for November declaration date was yesterday on the 25th. Payment date is going to be on the 28th. That's Friday. So 1.2281 for CIPI. CEPI 1.2281. And that makes more sense. If you see something that looks wrong, always verify it. Some people who send out the emails, I don't know which section they work in, but if it clearly doesn't look right, like this, clearly saying October, everything's saying October, but it came out on the 25th, that means somebody sent out the wrong email. And there you go. So that's what the real number is. $1.22, not $1.49. So that's Rec Shares stuff related. Rec Shares related things. Let's go for Curve. Curve. That came out yesterday. This is the fourth week. We're gonna look at Netflix, the Titan Tech Titans, and the weekly one, KYLD. All right, week 4. This is the end of the month, guys. Thanksgiving is tomorrow. So X date 11/25, pay date 11/26. So these are paying Wednesday, obviously, because we can't pay Thursday. So this came out early this week. This actually came out on a Monday instead of a Tuesday, and they have pushed the payment date up to Wednesday this week. So there you go. So NFLP Netflix coverage is 0.5500, 55 cents. Nicely done. Oh well, this one is actually paying pretty good. I never bought this one because the payments were not so great, but now they're picking up. So there you go. KQQQ Top Tech is 0.41, 41 cents on this one. That's pretty good. KYLD High Growth. This is a weekly one. 0.1650. This is pretty constant. I like it. So there you go. That's Curve. What else we got going on? We got BCC. Let's go get that number. That's crypto related. Let's see how that's doing. Let's close some stuff. Global X. Ticker BCCC. Bitcoin covered call ETF. Distribution history. What do we got? Oh, we went down again, which was kind of expected. So X date was the 24th. Payday is going to be Friday this time instead of Thursday. So that's how they moved it around. It's 0.150200. So 15 cents this week. Last week it was 21 cents. So it's a big dip down 6 cents here. That's what it is. 0.150200 on that one. Now let's go to Yield Max Group 1, which is still paying pretty good. Thank God they got something going on for Yield Max. I don't want to see it go down. I really don't. I made tremendous amount of money from Yield Max. This is very hard for me to see it tumbling down like this. But like I said, you can't be emotionally attached to stocks. That doesn't work. So first up, we got Chippy. This is Group 1 from Yield Max. Chippy, still paying pretty good. 0.4394 per share. That's 41.73%. Nice. Feet is the best 5 in Yield Max. And that's 0.3726 per share. 70.90%. 5E is the hybrid of that. So 0.2571 per share, 42.59%. GPTY is the AI and tech one, is 0.3051, 36.57%. This is a normal payment. This is good. LFGY is taking a short dip here. But again, it's related to crypto, so you know what's going on. Crypto and tech industry here. 0.3673, 69.51% distribution rate. QDTY is NASDAQ coverage. Oh, this is awesome. Wow. 0.4191 per share. 49.40% distribution rate. Oh, that's really good. RDTY, Russell 2000 coverage. This is great too. 0.4893 per share, 62.40%. So I think Group 1 is doing really good. SDTY is even doing good. S&P 500 coverage, 0.3370, and that's 39%. SLTY, ultra short, is 57 cents. So 0.5740 per share, 77.53%. Nicely done. OT actually hit 5 cents. I don't even know what OT is now, but I know it has to be under $4. I just assume that's what it is. So OT, again, in 2 or 3 days, it's going to be doing a reverse split. So OT is 0.0594 per share, and that's 76.62%. YMAG, Magnificent 7, is 0.1227 per share, and that's 43.78%. And lastly, Y Max, which is the universe of the funds here, is 0.1012 per share, and that's 50.19%. So there you go. That's the numbers for Group One. I think all of these are really good. Um, I still I still have these from Yield Max, so and these payments are decent. So there you go. Yield Max Group One. All right, so what else we got? We got some stuff here. Did we get this one yet? No, not yet. So we didn't get Bitwise yet. I guess they're gonna announce it after the fact. Let's go to the website just to check because I'm interested. When is the it's coming out? Bitwise ETFs. These are the ones that used to normally be in the front. They got an XRP one? I didn't even know that. I'm interested because I didn't know they had that. Huh. Well, that was interesting. All right, so where's the list? Why does this site look different now? I can't find anything. Oh, here you go. Mm-hmm. When are we getting the numbers? Last month was 394. When is this happening for November? Oh, today. So, all right. So we won't know yet. They're not gonna pay you until December 2nd. They're gonna announce it today. So it's gonna be later today. So we don't have Bitwise yet. Record date is the 28th. So you still got time to buy these, obviously today, because they're gonna announce it sometime today. And the way they set it up, it should be, yeah, the settlement date is 2 days away. So yeah, you should still be able to settle in time and still be included for the payment on December 2nd for Bitwise. And for the Coinbase coverage, last month they paid $3.94 for the month. So I don't know what they're gonna pay this time. Coinbase has had some trouble. But anyway, you still got time to buy this today if you want to get involved in Bitwise. That took too long. And then I'll look up that XRP one. I didn't know they had XRP coverage. Should be interesting. Now that the market's down, should be even more interesting if you got to get a good price to come in for XRP. That'd be good. Check Bitwise. And it's coming out today. So we'll do that on Friday. All right, what else we got to look at? We got, let's check out the Roundhill ones. Roundhill has a couple of stuff. Let's go for Roundhill. Roundhill. We got the crypto ones. Let's see what they did this week. Crypto's having trouble. All right, we still made it in 20s. That's a good sign. So X date is 11/26. Pay date for this one is going to be Friday instead of Thursday. So BTC coverage 0.225326 per share is pretty good considering the market we're in. And then Ethereum coverage, ticker YETH, is 0.233424 per share. Yeah, I think Ethereum is faring a little bit better than Bitcoin. People are running out of Bitcoin and trickling out of Ethereum a little slower. So there you go. Roundhill crypto. Now we need Roundhill indexes. Roundhill index. Came out this morning. We got Maggie early too because obviously they normally come out on Thursday and that's a holiday. I get that one. Um, so S&P 500 coverage ticker XDTE is 0.207834 per share. Ticker QDTE, which is Nasdaq coverage, is 0.234049 per share. And the Russell 2000 coverage, ticker RDTE, is 0.225393 per share. And as you can see, um, your max has blown Roundhill out of the box with the payments they just had on Group 1 compared to this. This is at least 10 to 15 cents higher per share than these payments. So that's the truth on that one. So there you go. This is Roundhill numbers for the indexes. Let's go. Roundhill indexes. Touche. What do we got going to? Let's go to Defiance. Why not? Defiance. Or we got the leverage ones. I doubt we got the indexes. That's always going to have to move out. We did get, oh, we're still doing Roundhill, right? We got Maggie. Maggie came out today because of the holiday. So whoever wants to buy this one can still buy it. And you're going to get paid on December 2nd. I mean, December 1st. So X date is going to be the 28th. So you got to buy this today to get in. So Maggie, Magnificent 7 from Roundhill is 0.360677 per share. This is still pretty average, so this is good still. Roundhill Magnificent 7 Maggie. Got to buy this today because of the holiday instead of Thursday. So there you go. Roundhill Maggie. All right, now let's find Defiance. Defiance. Defiance has some new launches, but those are just for shorts and stuff. La 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 la. I don't think I got my numbers for this week. I'm gonna have to move that to Friday then. Did they not send them? They didn't send anything. Only thing they sent was the Monday payment for the bi-weekly. All right, so let's go to Yield Max Group 2. Came out this morning. And this is a super long list. Let's get ready. Let's get ready. I drink some water. Let's see what we got. All right. It's a list of 42 individual stocks from Yield Max, which are all now weekly. Even the new Target 12s are going to be weekly. And like I said, if it stays at 50 cents, it might be about 25 cents a week. If they paid it per month, it would have been $1. Considering the Target 12s are 50 cents a week. I'm at 50 cents a month. But yeah, they decided to do it per week for the Target 25s instead of per month. So let's see what happens with that. I did buy the Nvidia one. I didn't buy the other two, but I did buy the Nvidia one. So let's start this out with Group 2 for Yield Max. Ticker ABNY, Airbnb, is 0.0913 per share, 53.42%. AIYY, which is AI, is 2 cents, 0.0271 per share, 72.95%. AMDY is 0.1097 per share, 10 cents, 73.92%. AMZY, Amazon. I got some good deals in Amazon right now. And it's definitely going to have good deals for Cyber Monday and Black Friday. I'm advertising. I like Amazon though. 0.0829 per share, 31.79%. Apple coverage 0.0663, 24.85%. Alibaba 0.1383 per share, 50.01%. BRKC Berkshire B 0.1672 per share, 16 cents, 18.66%. Coney, wow. Coinbase coverage is 0.0656 per share, 73.58% on that one. Circle, which is Circle, this is still doing a good payment. 0.4591 per share, 100.42%. Crash, the short of Tesla, 0.0451 per share, 81.45%. CVNY, Carvana, 0.4111 per share, 62.19%. This is a good payment too. Dips, the short of Nvidia, still doing good here. This is a decent payment for this. 0.1241 per share, 114.47%. Deso, which is Disney, still better you could get from the actual Disney stock. So 0.0937 per share, 41.93%. Dre is the DraftKings. This is a good payment. 0.5577 per share, 91.22%. FBY, which is Meta, 0.0880 per share, 35.48%. Fiat, the short of Coinbase, 0.0685 per share. Wow. And that's 127.87%. 6 cents? That's just something. I don't have nothing to say. But gold, which is the one I still hold here, is paying 12 cents. So there you go. Gold miners, 0.1245 per share. And that's 41.10% on this one. Then we got Gamey, which is GameStop, is 0.5104 per share, 65.59% on that one. We have GUI, which is Google L. That's still a decent payment. This is really good. 0.2278 per share, 75.33%. How did it do? This is good. All right. HIYY Hims, 0.5222 per share. That's 92.22% on that one. This is a good payment. Hui, which is Robinhood coverage, is 0.7381 per share, 73.55%. JPMO, JP Morgan, is 0.0807 per share, 26.66%. Marrow, which is Marathon, is 0.1904 per share, 100.59%. Mardana is 2 cents, 0.0232 per share, 81.34%. MSFO Microsoft is 0.0787 per share, 26.05%. Misty, last payment before the reverse split, I think. Yeah, this is the last one before the reverse split. So, yes, a good showing, I guess, 13 cents. Misty, 0.1352. No, I think they still got a payment in between this. They're the last one, December 8th. So, yeah, they still got another payment before that reverse split. So, yeah, 13 cents on this one, 0.1352 per share, 101.37%. NFLY Netflix coverage, 0.0954 per share, 36.47%. Nvidia still holding strong here. Good showing here. 0.1632 per share, 58.21%. OARC, ARC Innovations, 0.0733 per share, 50.37%. Platy, Planeteer coverage, 0.5916 per share, 58.51%. PYPY, PayPal, 0.0714 per share, 42.31%. Roblox, 0.3941 per share on this one, 60.36%. RDYY, Reddit coverage, 0.5800, 77.05%. SMCY, Supermicro Computers, 0.1619 per share. These newer ones are still playing pretty good because they came out later, I guess. So still has some money in there. There you go. SMCY did, yeah, 0.1619, 90.14%. Snowflake coverage, 0.1454 per share. They're 53.23%. Then we got Tesla coverage. This is the second time around reverse split on this one. 0.0956 per share, 64.85%. TSMY, Taiwan Semiconductors, 0.1078 per share, 36.32%. Winter, the short of MicroStrategy, is truly a good idea right now because, yeah, this would be the way to go. So it's the highest payment we got, 0.9263 per share, 125.02%. This was a good choice. It's definitely the way to go to short MicroStrategy right now. Zomo, ExxonMobil, 0.0503 per share, 22.79%. XYZ, 0.0980 per share, 71.84%. Ybit, Bitcoin coverage. Actually, this I would have thought this payment would have been a lot lower, but okay. 0.0695 per share, 51.28%. And lastly, if you shorted the NASDAQ, you would have got 0.1139, 11 cents, and that's 47.78%. Well, that's a lot. And like I said, the best one on here is Winter, which is the short MicroStrategy. The rest of them are the ones that, came out later that paid decent. These ones that came out late, like Reddit and Roblox, Hymns, Circle, those played pretty decent. But yeah, let's see how much Misty went down to that it made it to the reverse split list. That wasn't on there before. I don't own it anymore, so it's not like right in my face in my portfolio right now. So I have to go and look separately to see how much this went down. Oh God, that is depressing. That's depressing. I'm glad I sold out, or else I don't know what my portfolio would look like right now. Because I had at one point 1,090 shares. Um, then I brought it down to 500, and then I came out way before this. Otherwise, I would have cried. I really would have, because I would have lost a significant amount of money this year. It would have been I just would have not been able to look at it. And that's when you get emotionally attached to stuff. Because if I didn't sell, I would be here now with this pitiful $6.84 when I paid like 20, when I paid 26. That's, I don't know what it was. It's in between prices, but my cost basis was like 26 or something like that at the end. And to get down to $6, I was already upset when it was like $15 because I was $10 down. So I didn't want to see $6 at all. Definitely didn't want to see a $6 Misty with 500 shares. Definitely did not want to see that number at all. So yeah, no, 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 no. I don't want to be last one in here. I want to be last one looking at a dollar with 500 shares. That's too many shares to watch something waste away. If I had like 10 shares or something and it went down, it wouldn't have been bothering you as much as when you have 500 of them. It's just too much to handle. So it was just too much. And I had to exit Yield Max very early in the early stages because I saw what was happening. And I came out. And as I came out, I actually advised you guys and told you guys I was coming out. I don't want to do advisory. Let's not use that word. I told you guys when I came out, and then you had to make your own decisions. That's all I had to say about that. But I did see it was going in a downward spiral and a serious exodus of money out of Yield Max, and I was trying to come out ahead, not to be left with this at the end with so many shares. And it was just unrecoverable money. Sometimes you let it sit and you be like, maybe I could recover. You don't want to sell because when you sell, that's when you actually lose. But now that it's on the reverse split list, I don't see a recovery. It's not gonna recover. Come out, and if you want to buy later, buy it at a brand new set because your old course bases and records are just tainted at this point. It's nothing you can do with it. But yeah, that's it. So that's that one. What else we didn't do? We just did group two, which is very long. Group two from Max. What else are we missing? Oh, I didn't see Defiance. Defiance, 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 Defiance. Do I have to go get that? All right, let's see where they are. Let's see where it's at. Let's see where it's at. Defiance, leverage, oh, that's different. Defiance, income. They put us all together. What, they changed their website? Before it used to be split. All right, so let's go for the bi-weekly one because that matters to me. Let's do Defiance bi-weekly. Defiance bi-weekly. The payment started to go down on this one. So the current price is $48.26. 550,000 holders. All right, so the week prior, it's all in the same week. Sorry, this same week, but Monday payment was 0.1829, and this payment is going to be on Friday instead of Thursday. Is 0.1841 for ticker QLDY. QLDY. 0.1841 for Friday payment. Next we got, oh, this is under income now. We got MST, which is, I don't know, that's really low. That was at like $2 or something like that. Let's look at the price. Let's see what it is. Yep, $2. MST went from $20 all the way down to $2. And that's the leverage attached to MicroStrategy. That's right there. It still has 11 million holders though, for $2. At this point, you're like, where you gonna go, right? Where you gonna go? It's $2. They might do a reverse split also. Who knows? I never heard Defiance doing a reverse split. Oh yeah, they did do a reverse split. They did a reverse split on the indexes before. A 3-for-1 or something. Yeah, they did do a reverse split before. All right, so it's 3 cents. The week before was 5 cents, and now we made it down to 3 cents. So MST is 0.0375 this week. So you got 3 cents on $2, which, if you look at the fact that it's $2, 3 cents is good. But the fact that it went down to $3 is terrible. So that's that. Next up on this list is Hemi. That's going for $9.21. 600,000 holders. And we got 15 cents on that one. 0.1564 for Hemi. 0.1564. Next up for the leverage, we got AMDU, which is AMD coverage. It's going for $20 still. Okay, that one's still holding a price. 200,000 holders, $20.46. And what do we get? Ooh, it's down. It was in the 50-cent range, and now this week is down to 27 cents. So 0.2760 for sharing this one. For AMDU, 0.2760. Next up, this is what happens when they don't send you a proper email. Ethereum coverage. Ooh, down. This is down too. This was like $20 and it's down to $7. $7.10. Wow, crypto is taking a serious dump of, wow, they dumping everything. 425,000 holders on this. What do we get? 14 cents. 0.1481. ETHI. 0.1481 this week. What else we got for HOOI? Robinhood coverage. $13.72. 200,000 holders. And we got, oh, that's actually up. 0.2185 per share on that one. HOOI. 0.2185. 5. And are we at the end of this list yet? No. SMCZ, Super Microcomputers from Defiance. $8. $8.32 on this. 300,000 holders. 15 cents. 0.1551. SMCC 0.1551. Declaration date was yesterday. These were going to pay Friday instead of Thursday because of the holiday. There you go. Um, and then lastly, on the leverage, we got Planeteer coverage, which is $13.68 per share, 200,000 holders, and it's paying 0.1750, 17 cents this week. It's down from last week. Last week was 29 cents. This week is 17 cents, so that's a small hit right there. PLT 0.1750. So that's that. The indexes, I'm pretty sure they're not ready yet. So let's look. Russell 2000 coverage. 20 shares, 6 million holders. And no, they don't have it yet for the 28th. They should have announced yesterday, but it's not updated yet. So I didn't get an email either. I'll probably have it by Friday. So we'll check back on Friday. Is that everything? I think I covered everything. Again, we got an updated list for Yield Max reverse splits. It's now 15 instead of 12. They added Misty. They added AMD, and they added PayPal. So it's just showing you what's going on in Yield Max with these new ads, because the price is that low and it's a need for a reverse split. So that's what's happening. Also, we had two new ones from Granite Shares, which is what we have from Matt. Two new ones for quantum physics related items. Yeah, Rigotti and Cube Bits. So yeah, two new ones from these guys, which probably will be paying. They should have the announcement on Thursday, I guess, because of the holiday. So if I don't see it later today, then they should announce it. And these would probably be included. You can get paid next week, Tuesday. So there you go. So that's it. That's the recap. That's it before the holidays. Have a great Thanksgiving, guys. And I'll see you back on Friday. Enjoy your long vacation with your family and friends. And that's it. That's it. Have a good one.